Hi, Eunice. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon. Okay, Eunice. So let's go to the platform. Today we have to finish with the third grammar. Okay, so let's start by this. Okay, I will share you my screen because we will see the reported speech. Okay, the reported speech, it is similar to reported imperatives. So it's gonna be very, very similar, okay? So what do we have to do here? We have to, in this case, as the name says, we are going to report, and we remember that in reported, we use the, what is this? We use the verbs say or tell, right? In past. For example, the teacher said, we did the imperative. The teacher said, do the homework, to do the homework. So that was the imperative. But in this case, we're going to report statements. Okay, so full statements since the subject until the end. Not just imperatives. We're going to report statements. Okay, so what do we have here? We have indirect and direct reported speech. We're gonna see what is this. When we want to report something that we heard, it is gonna be based on the statements. So we have to be very, very focused on what tense are we using. It could be present tense, past tense, future tense, okay? So it is this. What do we have here? There are two ways of saying what we are or what we heard, okay? So the two ways are using say or tell, right? But in past, in simple past. What is the difference between these two ones? We said that said, it's for a general form, and tell, as in this case told, it's when we have the object pronoun, when we have the person who was said, that statement, okay? So here in this case, let's see this. This is the what we heard, okay? He said, and what did he say? It is in quotations. I have lost my umbrella. What tense is this? This is present perfect tense. So we have to always in reported statements, we have to come back one grammar before. So always we're going to convert into the past. For example, if it is present perfect, we are going to convert to past perfect. Okay, so what are we gonna say here? He said, I have lost my umbrella. So in simple past, he said, maybe we could use that, or maybe we can't. So he said that this statement in the past, present perfect, past perfect. So it is its past. He, we're going to change the subject. He said that he, in simple past, had lost not my umbrella, his umbrella, because we changed into he, right? So he said that he had lost his umbrella, and this is the reported statement. Okay, another example. For example, here we have this. She said, what did she say? He's my son, verb to be in present. So if it is verb to be in present, we have to change into verb to be in past. He said that he was, the past of is, he was her son, right? Her son, not my son, her son. I'm ill, she said. So they reported, she said that she was, the verb to be in past, she was ill, okay? So if we use present, we have to come back to the past. Present, past, okay? The same happens when we have the time expressions in the complement. If we use today, we have to come back one time ago. Today, it's gonna be that day. Yesterday, the day before. The day before yesterday, 2 days before. So this is how we're gonna come back, okay? So we're gonna see an example with this time. Here, I saw her the day before yesterday, he said. I saw her the day before yesterday. So he said, if we are using simple past, what is the past of past? Past perfect, right? He said he had seen her the day before yesterday, 2 days before. 2 days before, okay? So, until here, is it understandable, Eunice?
Yes, teacher.
Perfect, okay. What happens if we have, for example, will? This case, will is future. Well, what is the past of will? We're gonna use the would, okay? The past of will is we're gonna use would, no more, okay? So I'll do it tomorrow. He promised. He promised that he would do it not tomorrow. Tomorrow, the next day, or the following day. The next day. Okay, so always we are gonna come back one grammar before. And here we have our cheating. If we have simple present, we have to change to simple past. If we have present continuous, we're going to change to past continuous. Present perfect, we're going to change to past perfect. Present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous. Simple past, past perfect, future with would. Okay, so this is our cheating. Okay, so with this we can be lost. Is it okay, Eunice?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, now I will share you another document. Give me a second. Okay, this is, give me a second. I will share you another else. Mm. Can you see the PDF, Eunice?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, perfect. So in this other PDF, I will send you both because in this part, we can see another explanation too. We can have, in some cases, okay, you have to be focused when we are going to be in the platform. In some cases, when we have the set, okay, the verb set or tell in past, so that is the thing that we can transform to reported statement. So if we have in past this verb say or tell, we have to come back one grammar before, okay? Depends on what we heard. But what happens if I have my verbs in present, like say, or only tell, or says, or tells in present? If I have in present, it is not a reported speech. It is not a reported statement. We are going to keep the statement. So if it is in present, we use present. We don't have to come back one grammar before, okay? For example, this person says, I like ice cream. And we're going to say, she says she likes ice cream. In this case, we use she because this person was a girl. So she, third person in present, likes ice cream. So we're going to keep the statement in simple present if we keep the reported, the verbs in present, okay? But if both are in past, we have to change one grammar before, one past before, okay? So that's it, okay? Now, what else do we have here? In this case, to change through probably, okay. In this case, we have some other examples. In this case, you are going to find another like cheating chart because here you have some other examples. If you have simple present, we are going to change to simple past. I like ice cream. She said that she liked ice cream. We could use we told if we have a name here. She said, Tom, that she liked ice cream. Okay, Tom, that she liked ice cream. But if we don't have the name, it's not necessary to use told, okay? Present continuous, past continuous, past simple, the past of past, past perfect, past continuous, past perfect continuous, present perfect, past perfect. Past perfect, it's gonna be kept because we don't have another past for past perfect. So we're going to keep the same past perfect. All the grammars here that you could see, these asterisks, okay, you are going to keep it. You are not going to change because these auxiliaries doesn't have a past. So past perfect, only past perfect. Will, we change it to would. But if we use would, we don't have to change nothing. Can, we can choose or we can come back to could. But if we use could, we don't change nothing. Shall, we can change to would. And should, we are going to keep should. Might, we're going to keep it. And must, the most common is that we are going to keep it too, okay? It is keep it in must. So this is the reported statements, okay? Do we have some question until here, Eunice?
Teacher, could you repeat, please? The past continuous. Usually we have to add had been.
Yes, the past continuous. If we use, for example, the present continuous, we have to change to past continuous. So, I'm living in London. What is the past? We have to change this verb to be in past. She said she was living in London. Only we change this. But what happens if we have a past continuous? We have to change to past perfect continuous. For example, this. I was walking along the street. I was walking along the street. What is the structure for making past perfect continuous? She said she had past perfect continuous, been, and the verb with ing. She had been walking along the street. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Perfect. Okay, Eunice, so now is it clear or do we have some other question? Eunice?
No, teacher, just
Okay, perfect. So I will share you these two documents. And now let's go to the platform. So I will share you right now in order you could have the cheating chart.
thank you, teacher.
No worry.
Teacher is grammar reported statements number 1.
Yes, that is the grammar. Perfect. Excellent. Okay. So let's go to the next one. Okay, let's see. But, okay. Yes, it was because we weren't changing. We weren't changing the, for example, the tenses in many cases, right? For example, in the first one, number 1, it says, Mr. Mayor, okay, well, the second sentence. We haven't made our final decision yet. You started great, tall, newsline, because we have the name, they, but you are using the same. You are using the same statement. You didn't come back to the past. So you repeated the present perfect. What was the correct way? What is the correct, Eunice? What is the past of present perfect? Eunice?
They hadn't.
Yes, we have to come back one grammar before. We don't have to repeat the same statement. So they hadn't. The same happened in number 2. You use simple present too. I plan to make the announcements soon. I plan to make simple present. But what is the past of this? Oh, or what is the correct way?
That he had planned make the announcement soon.
Yes, and of course, in this part, you are repeating double D, right? Double D. The announcement soon. So we don't have to repeat. Okay, so what is next? 3. Okay, the first one in said, it is because of the misspelled, because you put sailed. So that was the thing there. And the major says, Mr. Edward changed his mind at a meeting yesterday. So in this case, we are using simple past, and you are repeating the simple past. What is the correct thing that we had to put?
Had changed.
Yes, had changed, right? Past perfect. In number 4, is it okay set? Because you have the object pronoun there, the tribune.
And he told.
Yes, he told. It's the correct. And next, do we have? Yes, in number 5. Okay, said it's okay. Okay, built, the same. In the sentence, we have the city built the stadium. in 1970. But you are using the same statement, past, simple past. So you have to convert, or what is the correct way?
That the city had built.
The city?
Had built.
Yes, had built. And finally the same. I don't know the details of Crower's situation. You are using, in that case, you have simple present. And you have to convert into, or what is the correct way?
That he didn't knew.
Yes, didn't know, right? Yes, so let's correct it.
Knew or know the details that
No,
he.
because you are using auxiliary. When we use auxiliary, we can't have to use the verb in past because it's like that we're using double past. Okay, so always with the auxiliary, the verb in base form.
Teacher, he said that he planned to make the announcement soon.
Yes, simple past.
Teacher, the major told Newsline that they hadn't made their final decision.
They hadn't made, yes, they hadn't made their final decision. Yes, now it's okay. Okay, told, had built. Okay. Now it's okay, right? So always, we have to be careful, Eunice, when we have this grammar, because we have to come back when grammar before. So to its simple, to its past, okay? Always. Do you have maybe some other question?
Maybe specifically when we have to use told, or what's the difference between told and said? Said,
Okay.
I think it's most for he or she said.
Yes, no, said it's in general, okay, when we don't have a name and a specific name, but we use told when we have a specific name.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
So that is the only thing. No more. Okay. So another question maybe.
I think just that, teacher.
Okay, okay. So in the documents that I sent you, you could see some, you're going to find this, what is this? These exercises, okay, some exercises that you could do it and maybe at the weekend or when you had time, okay? Because it's gonna help you a lot, okay? So now I will,
Okay.
give me a second, I will assign you this test and the final. Give me a second. This is test number 4. And the final model. Mm. Okay, it's done. About the other tests, do you have maybe some, I don't know, some question? Because
Mm,
I don't have the pictures of the other test, right? Did
I
you?
was, yes, teacher,
Okay.
I took a picture of it. I forgot to send it to you, but I'm doing it right now.
Okay, okay, perfect. So it's okay. It's okay. So that was my question. And now it is assigned. Okay, Eunice, so today we're going to cover the another hour, right?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so now give me a second. We're going to end here and we're going to come back again. Okay, now we're going to finish with this survey. Yes, let's do this survey. And we have 2 surveys. Mhm. Okay, this and this second.
Teacher, so my final test about this model B is Sunday, right?
It is until, yeah, it's until Sunday.
Okay, teacher.
Don't worry. Okay. Okay, Ernie. So we're going to leave the link, and in 5 more minutes we come back. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, Ernie.